Hi everyone, welcome back to my another new video. Yesterday we are discussing about storage and what are the data models, what is the RDBMS system and who is the father of RDBMS system and his 12 rules. We'll go quick glance about that and like storage. Yesterday we were discussing like USB in olden days. We are using USB 2.0 or 2 MB to 4 MB and USB 3.0 20 MB to 40 MB and a hard disk in hard disk we are using 100 MB per second and in nowadays we are using SSD in modern days we can have speed up to 1 GB per second to 6 GB per second. That is the fastest SSD depending on the cost. And SQL Server will support 5 years. Again, if extended warranty we need, again 5 years, 5 plus 5, both together 10 years, as we discussed in last video. And what are the data models? Like hierarchical model, network model, relational model, object model. Like hierarchical model will be in a tree like structure, and if you want to search any data, it has to go all the tree chain link structure and go and search the record. It is very time consuming. And network model also same as a hierarchical model. It has to go through network links and fetch the data through network. And also this is also data loading is very slow at that time. And what we are into nowadays like relational models that obeys IF code lied down 12 rules. Like if we it obeys 12 rules, then it will that relation model will work as we insert, update, delete. Records will work in a very faster and also search functionality is very better in this. So this 12 rules is introduced by E.F. Tedcots, who is the father of RDBMS. That is launched in 1970. He published it, and there is a papers you can go through that paper article and check 12 rules. And also we are discussing about edition of SQL Server, that is 2008. In 2008 we have mainstream edition and specialized edition. These eight are the mainstream edition and this specialized edition. Like guys, I want to know one thing. We use only this enterprise edition and standard edition for business purpose. Okay, this express edition is free. We have 10 GB database. We can use size up to 10 GB database. In the developer edition, after 2016, we have free evolution edition. It will expire after 6 months. It is same as enterprise edition only, but this is not for business use, just for developing, testing, staging purposes. Okay, let's go through another slide. Yeah, this is the thing we have discussed in my last class today. Same thing, like what is enterprise edition, standard edition, what's the benefit of that, what is enterprise and standard edition in depth we'll be learning today. What are the SQL server when they introduced this version, and what they have changed on later on days, 2018 8 what they have changed, 16 and 19 what they have changed. We'll learn about that. Today also the class is about this enterprise, enterprise developer everything about the additions itself. In that we'll be going today. Yeah, what is these are the additions what we have, like data center addition with support from 256 and 256 logical processors. It is designed to address highest levels of scalability. It has no memory limitations. Actually, memory is up to MOS max. Whatever, like if there is a memory of, for example, 24 GB RAM. For example, what limit is for 24, right? 24 only it will take. If it is 500 GB RAM, for example, it will take 500 GB of 5 GB of SQL Server space itself, SQL Server memory. There is which will be operated by SQL Server. You got it, guys? Same thing for enterprise editions. This data center edition and all was in 2008 were group web edition. In modern days, we will be having only enterprise and standard edition. We will be focusing on these two things only. Whatever that evolution edition, developer edition, and express edition, that are the free editions. Okay, after 2016 this will be free in developer edition. Before 2016, we don't have like free options. We had to pay some 50 to $150, $150 before 2016. After 2016, they have made free, so we can use anyone can use in their private laptop. They can install and they can use and play with the database. They can, like whatever the server configuration and whatever they want to change the settings and all, they can play and they can apply to the production server. I will be showing what is the production server, non-production server, development server, staging server, everything. I will be uh, giving brief about that. Yeah, we are focusing on this enterprise and standard edition. Enterprise edition is the targeted towards most business. As I said many times, like we will be using for business purpose this too. It supports this processor cores to OS Max. Whatever the cores, for example, I have my laptop. If I go to MS, I will run MS in 432. I see in my laptops, yeah, four cores. For example, four cores, eight logical processor. Means if I have four cores in enterprise edition, for example, then OS Max is four cores that can be used for SQL Server. Like that, it is every what is four cores, what is eight logical process means. Uh, Four cores, every core, each core has two logical processor. So 4 into 2, then it is 8 logical processors, like that. Because of multi-threaded. Once again, I will tell, like four cores it is there, no? Four cores into like two logical processor for each core. 4 into 2, 8 logical processor. Note it down, guys. This and all, why I'm discussing, I will come to know, means I will let you know in installations, also that memory topics, and also this CPU and memory and that performance optimization topic and performance enhancement topic will be coming in our later on classes. I'll be discussing about that. What is the main thing now? Like it's to know about what is four cores. If we have if we go to task manager, for example, if we open task manager, if we go to CPU here, task manager, if we go to performance and if we see we have only one socket. This is my laptop, personal laptop which I am using. One socket means uh, we have one socket, one in that it will be four cores, eight logical processor. If we have two sockets, I will be showing in that image. Yeah, this thing I will be showing. See here. Yeah, this is the socket. One socket. Here also it will be one socket, two socket. Like for example, this is four cores. For example, here also there will be four cores. Consider as an example. Then four four into two logical processors. It is multi-threaded, as I said. Then it is eight logical processor. Here also four into two, eight logical. Totally like 16 logical processors will be having with eight cores. For example, so like that we can use enterprise edition up to OS Max. If it is 24 core, then it will take 24 cores. If it is 56 cores, it will take 56 cores. For example, like that. We don't have any restriction in enterprise edition, and it is up to OS Max, whatever it supports. And also, the database can be supported up to 524 petabyte. And in coming to standard editions, like it is designed for small and medium scale industries, like for huge database, TBs of database. If we handle, we can go to enterprise edition. This is like for small scale industries. Now, new startup business for example, some marts will be open. No, uh, for example, we can take Reliance Mart. If consider as a small scale industry, okay, that is also large scale industry only. Okay, for example, we will take some more stores. Okay, then we can use this database as in a standard edition. Uh, and it has some limitations yeah, these are the limitations in standard edition. We can use up to maximum number of cores 22. Beyond this it won't go. Like enterprise edition, it can be up to OS max. If it is 24, enterprise edition also it will take 24. And if it is at doubled 48 cores, then enterprise edition also will be 48 itself. If it is standard in standard edition, it can't go above 24 cores. That is the main restrictions we have in standard edition, because medium scaled industries can take this option, and a startup business can opt this option. Okay, and memory utilized is 128. 128 means whatever the memory it is there, it can use only up to 128. Okay, 128 GB memory itself. If it is in enterprise edition, that is the different case. We can use up to OS max. Now you have been come to know, I hope, this after seeing this image. And also in SQL Server, database sizes can go both similar only, but performance and some features will be changed, like rebuild index, online index, resumable index, where we can pause and resume the index. Also, online index is possible in enterprise. And after in 2016, this till 2017, this data encryption also not available in standard edition. After 2019, there is data encryption available in standard edition. That is also like limited. We can't use this encryption, data encryption before 2019. Okay, that is also the limitation we have. But enterprise edition doesn't have any limitation. And also always on edge. We can't use for eight replicas. 8 plus 1 primary, 8 secondaries, nine replicas we can use in enterprise. Here we can use only basic edge setup is there. That is the main difference between standard and enterprise edition. uh, if you go to developer edition, it is same as the enterprise edition only. But what is the main thing is, in there will be prod, non-prod servers in every environment. We can use enterprise edition for production servers, live servers, or else standard edition as well. For business, that live data will be using through applications or connecting through users can connect and retrieve the data, and applications also can connect, like if in DMARTs, for example, they are using some data, they can retrieve the data from enterprise or standard. In developer they can't, but we can what is the main purpose of developer edition? In developer edition we can do lot of testings, like uh, before before applying to production we will do some testing in developer, and then apply to the enterprise edition. So the developer edition we can use, utilize, and also like we can play with the database, manipulate the data, insert, update, delete, and lot of things we can do. And this express edition, Express edition is this is also a basic testing, same as a developer only. But like what is the thing in Express means SQL Server agent. There will be two services, SQL main service and agent service. SQL Server agent won't work in Express edition. At the time of installation, I will let you know what is that. Accounts, service accounts and all. I will let you know. You'll be coming to know at the point of time. Okay. And evolution edition, same like developer edition. This is also one edition. But what is the main thing is same like enterprise edition only it will behave. What the thing is like it is limited up to 180 days. Here it can like it has expiration after 6 months it will expire. That is the main thing for evolution edition. Yeah, in 2019, we have say like this is 2000 server versions. What they have changed, like Enterprise Edition, OS Max up to OS Max, maximum memory utilized up to 12 TB. Wow, nice. Like 24 petabyte databases. This is the thing. Whatever the like max compute capacity, like OS Max, max memory, OS Max, max memory utilization, OS Max. I'll be letting you know in the memory topics comes, and this standard per core, like four sockets, like four sockets. So what is the main everything as I said before, same thing here also they have mentioned. What is the main thing in 2009, what they have bought is like standard plus cal services. Means this enterprise cost very huge, and it is costly compared to standard edition because of its feature, and it has more OS Max memory, and also this OS Max uh, OS Max course and all, like that. Why it was very costly. Standard is very less cost, lesser than this enterprise. So like users can serverable class means core based licensing. This thing server this is only available in standard edition. I will be explaining about that. What is core licensing callbacks, that is server plus cal. Standard only, not one thing like server plus cal licensing is available only in standard edition. And also there is a limitation, 24 core limit, 128 GB max memory they can use. Yeah, and express edition we have one socket, or four cores, still four cores we can use. More than one sockets we can't use, like two, three, four sockets we can't use. This what is the thing you see here? Like again, we have 1 GB max memory can be used, 10 GB database size, and yeah, same thing we here also. Analysis, that is analysis services. Like this one you can see. Developer OS Max, OS Max, OS Max. Enterprise also OS Max, OS Max. Yeah, WinWare Office we have production, like we'll use enterprise for product, developer for non-prod. Mainly five editions. Tell note it down if you are taking notes. Uh, First one is enterprise edition, which is higher edition. standard edition, lower edition, you can tell. These two are mainly for business purpose. And uh, what is that? Developer edition, third one, Express edition and Evolution edition are used for non-fraud servers. For testing, you can note it down. Okay. If you come to processors, what is processors? Like logical processor, what I said, like four cores we have, and logical processors we have. No, like for example, if I go to my laptop and check here, I have Intel Core laptops, i5, that is i5 laptops. No, like in same thing, we have server based E3, E5, E7, E9, and this is the consumer based, like i3, i5, i7, i9. Difference between core and processors. CPU is an electronic circuit inside the computer, as everyone knows, that handles all instructions. If we type from hardware and software running on the computer. If we give something, if I write, if now I am doing one video, everything, a keyboard means mouse and all hardware, the software inside what I am running the video, that we can say as a software. YouTube is one application I am running on, this application, that is a software. A set of instruction it is obeying, that handles with the help of CPU. Component inside the computer. A computer can have multiple CPUs or processors. We can have multiple CPU or processors. Processor means logical processors inside that cores, whatever we have. A core, if you come to processing unit that receives instruction to carry on action based on the instruction. uh, Processing unit receives instruction to carry on actions based on instruction, whatever we do as a task. Like as I said, four cores, my laptop is four cores, it is a multi-threaded. Whatever the processors, like whatever the system, for example, I'm running this video, processor only it is running in the background. If I type anything, Mama Shahid, it is typing through the processor. Whatever the software it runs, whatever the application it runs, whatever in the laptop it runs, it will do in the form of in processor is required and must and should. Also SQL uses the same thing, like processor, it will bring, if I select the data, it will bring the data from data file that is present in hard disk. That is also a task by to covered given to processor, and in internally it will do everything, and it is located inside the CPU, and CPU can have single or multi cores. What I say is, like if there are two sockets, yeah, I've given this example, eight cores, and if we have eight logical processors, eight cores means two sockets. For example, two sockets. If we had two sockets means, then it is eight cores. 8 cores means two sockets. 16 cores will, if we have means 16 into 2 again. What is that number? 32 logical processors we have. This socket, in one motherboard we have one socket, second socket. Yeah, that's what I want to explain. Yeah, why I am explaining means everything what we do in SQL, the in background, some there is a worker threads which will work to run a task to and accomplished a task, we can say. So that's why it is important. And also, like pricing models also depends on this course. So I was discussing in depth about this. Yeah, like Microsoft announced 4 edition and pricing plans of SQL Server. The company will offer 3 licensing plans for SQL Server 2008. In actually this and all in olden days, like processors. Core-based licensing per processor license, server plus cal users, and all it is introduced in 2019. Like server plus cal, I said like there will be standard edition plus users will be accessing. What is that? I will be discussing in depth in my upcoming videos, next classes. So stay tuned to this channel and please, if you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe to this video and share as you can. Thank you. I'm ending up with this video. Thank you, everyone. Bye.